Okay, hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to go and create a new post. Now, if you see, we're here at the front page of wpfunneldemo.com, and it shows us posts and nothing found because we have nothing posted on our site. So we'll go to our dashboard and we'll go down here to posts and add new. Now, posts are actually pretty simple and straightforward to create. First thing you should do is typically put in your title. First, post of blog. And usually what I get in the habit of is to just save a draft, sort of putting a pin in it. Doesn't publish it. It's not, the only way to publish it and actually have this post show on your website is to actually hit the publish button. And then once the first time you publish it, then it will update, and this button will always show as update and not publish. When you first put in your title, it will pull the permalink. Since we changed our permalinks to post title, it will pull the first title you put in and call it, give the permalink as your website to first post of blog. If at any time you want to edit that, say you wanted the title to be first post of blog, but you wanted to change this to just first post, all you have to do is click edit, change what you want it to, hit OK, and as always, this does not take effect until you either hit publish or save draft, or if this was update. So let's just hit save draft again. So first post. And this area right here is your work area, and you can add media is where you could add photos. If you wanted to add a photo and you just click where you want to add it and click the add media, you could put it in. We had contact form 7. You could put a contact form in using from contact form, and then you can just use your text editors here. And then this is the toolbar toggle. So there is actually a second line of buttons that you can use for shortcuts and special characters and pasting as text and text color. This is a toggle button that does that for you. The other thing to be careful about are there's two tabs. Here's visual, and then there's text. Now typically the editor is a visual editor, so say if we had it, make sure it's on visual, and we say this is the first post of my blog. Welcome to my WordPress website. And you can go in here, you could actually select text. You could change the type, headings, different levels. So you want to do that as heading 1. And we'll just use this as paragraph. And then say you want to do that bold. Now this is in the visual. If, however, you wanted to see the actual code, you go to text and you'll see at H1, which is the HTML for heading 1. And then here's welcome to my, and then the strong and close strong is the bold command for HTML. But you have to be careful sometimes when you go back and forth. Typically visual is going to be, you just use the editor and you can change your things here. Sometimes though you may have to go in and actually edit code, and you have to go that, but make sure that you know which one you're in when you're doing something, because if you start typing in here, it's going to give you a different result than if you come back to visual and what you see. Now there is a media library in WordPress, which if you look along the line here is media library. But if you're in a post and you just wanted to add media, you can select, make sure your cursor is where you want to add the media, and then you click on add media, and you have options. Normally it would show you, I've uploaded nothing to this WordPress site so far, but you can upload files from the media, or you can even drag files. So your options here, if you're going to upload from your computer, is to either click on select files, go through your file browser, pick one, select it, it brings it in. Or what you can do is just drag from another. So I've got a folder off screen here. I'm just going to pull this in, and I drop this little arrow. And then when you're working with size, if you notice along the right here, there's all information about every graphic you can do. There's a URL, there's a title, you can give a caption, alt to text, the description, and also alignment, how it's aligned, whether or not you want to link it to something, and then what size it'll be at. We'll leave it at full size, and then we're just gonna down below here click insert into post. So here we have this is the first post of my blog. Welcome to my WordPress website. I use that as a heading 1. This was paragraph, and then I inserted an arrow here. I gave it center. So you see that. Now we're going to save this draft and we're going to publish it. And now if we go back to our site where there is nothing found, we're just going to hit refresh. And now first post of my blog is right there, March 29, 2017. And there's all the information. We didn't have a link to that, so it's not clickable. And that is basically how to do your posts. Now you see what happens is, let's go and close that off. And now let's go back to add new, and we'll call this second post of blog. We'll save the draft. We'll leave this as second post of blog. This is my second post of my blog. Now, say you wanted to add a video to this one. Now, videos depending on the theme. Now, this theme, we're using the 2017 theme, which is the theme that came with this install of WordPress. And in this case, we said, this is my second post. Here is a video. Now, they've added to the most recent versions of WordPress is an HTML5 player that you can drop a link into a post and it'll actually figure it out and actually put a player in. So what I'm going to do is I've already copied a link to a YouTube video. Let's look here. I had done a search for trailers. I like the Star Trek trailer, so I just copied link address. I come back here and then I paste it in here, and it automatically will put a player right in there for me. And now if I save my draft, and that's good, and we're going to publish that. Okay, now we'll go back, and now we only have the one post here so far, but now if we go and refresh, first you see it pushed the second post up top because we said reverse order in a blog roll that it's the most recent at the top. So there you have second post. You have the clip. You just play it right in there. And all you had to do was drop that link for the YouTube video in your post. And there's our first post. And we'll go back to edit post, and we've already updated it. So we'll go back to just top posts. And now you'll see here the titles, the author, the categories. You could always choose a category for a post when you're doing the post. It tells you when it was published. And the SEO title and description, this is from our all-in-one SEO plugin. This is where you can start putting in more information to help SEO so that some of these posts, when you're working on a niche blog and you're trying to drive traffic for certain keywords, this is where you can put that information. Okay, so we quickly did a little bit of work in adding posts. We put a couple new posts into our WordPress website. There's the second post, and there's the first post. Now, every theme will look differently. If I had installed a different theme into this, the blog roll might look different. So if you're playing around with a different theme, you're not getting the same result. Don't be alarmed. It just depends on your theme. But the ideas that we covered here as far as putting posts or putting in posts are the basic knowledge that you need. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.